So we're here after the Retford game where Heanor Town have just won 6-0. Goals coming from Chris Shaw, Nathan Benger, Jay Cooper and a hat-trick for Sam Jones. With me I've got manager Glenn Clarence, assistant manager and former goalkeeper James Baker and coach Steve Huntington. So Glenn, today we're happy with that. We've come here to what has always been a difficult place. We hadn't beaten them until this time last year. It's 4 wins on the bounce. Are we happy with that?
Of course we're happy with a 6-0 win, Tony. 3 points. You probably feel for Retford a bit, what they're going through. Although I said in the dressing room, a bit naughty of me, but I don't feel for them. They didn't feel for us because they put ball in top corner against us last year when we gave them ball back, so I don't feel for them at all. We've got to come here and do a job, get 3 points and score some goals. We've done that. 3 big players missing, Deakin, Nick Hall and Matty Richards, but again, like I said previously, people coming in can do more than a job. The lad outside of me, Baker, I think, what do you have, 1 save to make? Great save, to be fair, 1-on-1. And we played some good stuff. We said at half-time, it was frustrating at half-time because the first 15 minutes was the best I've seen us play in 2 years. And then the rest of the first half was probably up there with the worst, if not the slackest. But we came out, did a job second half, passed it about well. To be fair, I think we've scored 3, if not 4 worldies today in the 6. There's some really, really good goals today. Special mention for Sam against his old club. I thought he was really good and got his hat-trick. But yeah, all good. I've said before, these are the games that I'm worried about, getting ourselves up for it and being professional. But let's be serious, we've got some really big games coming up now, and if we want to finish as high as we can finish, we've got to win those games, and as always, it's on to the next one.
James, as it's been mentioned, back in the team today. Deakin's absent. Yeah, we've had a rotation of the squad again. We've, like Glenn's mentioned, fairly steady today with that 6-0. 2 massive games coming up in the next week. How we're looking forward to, Handsworth and Shaw Lane.
To be fair, Tony, it's like you just said, they are massive games, but if you look back at the massive games that we've had over the last 6 weeks, every single one of them players in there have responded to that challenge. So yeah, we go into them knowing what we're up against, but at the same time we don't go in there fearing it at all. And with regards to squad rotation, we've said as well for the past week or so now, we've got quality replacing quality, so it doesn't have that much of an impact on the pitch.
Okay, Steve, I'm going to talk to you about something you love: discipline. Over the last 7 games unbeaten, our discipline record it's just almost impeccable. Today we've gone with no bookings. I don't think many players even got spoken to. Do you think that good form and good football also comes with great discipline?
I don't think Workshop would agree with that statement.
I don't think that's a question for Steve at all, to be fair.
No, I don't think it's got anything to do with it. I don't think there's a correlation between the two at all. I think today, and maybe last Tuesday night and last Saturday against Parkgate, everybody expects us to go and win, expects us to get 9 points, expects us not to be really challenged that much, and that puts pressure on players. All of a sudden now we go to Handsworth on Tuesday and then we've got Shaw Lane next Saturday. Maybe people don't expect us now to go and win those 2 games. So I don't think it's got anything to do with it. I think that the players will make tackles and sometimes you'll get booked, and then other times, referees are different. The referees booked nobody today, and to be fair, I thought some of the challenges that our lads were put under were poor challenges. But he clearly didn't want to book anybody. Then in another game, you'll get a ref that comes in and chucks yellow cards out left, right and centre. So I don't think they're related, Tony.
Brilliant. Thanks, Steve. Glenn, one final one. What's the target for the end of the season? Have you got a position in the league for where you want us to finish?
I think I've said this numerous times, Tony. One game at a time. Keep winning games, see where we finish. Simple as that. I said before when we were under the cosh and people had their opinions, which we don't really get much of now, we're winning. I said then we'll finish above 9th, and I'll stand by that, we'll finish above 9th. Special mention today, I mean, it's the most frustrating thing in the world being a reserve team manager, but our reserves have lost 4-1 at home today, but the team's done its job. I mean, 3 young kids coming off the bench today, Ollie Naylor, Jason Gregory and Kieran Coop, obviously shows that we're starting to bear a bit of fruit from that, and well done to that. And again, we've said in the change rooms today that it's all right having smiles on your faces and laughing and enjoying it. That's what we're here for. That's what we're doing. But we weren't doing that 6 weeks ago. We need to get back to why we're smiling. And Tuesday night, next Saturday, big games coming up.
Excellent. Thanks for your time there, gents.
Cheers.
Not been a bad game.
Matches over.
Been entertaining enough, in parts. It'll do. All the best, matey.